Well, Davos 2023 में हम इंडियन कॉर्पोरेट से बातचीत कर रहे हैं और समझना चाह रहे हैं किस तरह से इंडिया का प्ले है यहाँ पर एंड हाउ इज़ इंडिया बीइंग परसीव्ड एट द ग्लोबल प्लेटफॉर्म. क्लियरली बहुत भरोसा है. देयर इज़ अ लॉट ऑफ होप दैट वी आर गेटिंग टू अंडरस्टैंड, बट लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड फ्रॉम वन ऑफ द बिग कॉर्पोरेट कंपनीज इन इंडिया. इस वक्त मेरे साथ मिस्टर जयदेव गाला, हु इज़ द chairman and co-founder of Amara Raja Batteries. Thank you so much, sir. Lovely to speak to you. हमने पिछली बार भी डावोस में आपसे बात की थी और तब आपने कहा था कि commitment towards India is getting bigger. And how do you see the overall sentiment towards India and people looking at India, to seriously make investments here?
Well, this is my fourth time attending this conference in Davos. And definitely I've been seeing that each time I've come here, India's profile is only increasing.
Sure.
And I think especially after the latest challenge, global challenges that we've been facing with COVID and then the Ukraine war, it's only, in its own way, it's helped to increase India's profile even more. The absence of China definitely is helping us.
Yes.
And the whole idea that people are talking about earlier, it was about decoupling, their economies with China. Now that decoupling is becoming more of de-risking.
That's right.
Because they see the supply chain risks involved as well.
True.
So I think it's a perfect time for India to assert
really
itself.
Well. Yes, absolutely.
Many states are very well represented here with their own lounges.
Right.
And government of India itself has, I think, 3 or 4 lounges on the promenade.
Yes.
So I think it's a very good representation by India's side, and the world is also waking up. In the past we used to say that if democracies want to, is Minister from Telangana. If democracies want to promote democratic processes, then they need to invest in democratic countries.
True.
And that was falling on deaf ears.
But now at least that's changing.
Now I think people are understanding.
When it comes to your business, and mobility is a big area which everyone's talking about, sustainability, the battery now becoming an important element to be discussed in terms of how will we fuel our future energy for all the work that we will do. So your company, the commitment, the way you're transforming your business, what's it that we will look out from your company now going ahead?
We have decided to focus on a few verticals in the group. We spent a couple of decades diversifying into many different things. Even though battery was our core business, we diversified into electronics, we diversified into infrastructure, we diversified into food processing and into components. But now going forward, we want to continue investing in batteries, but into advanced cell chemistries, lithium ion being the first investment that we're making.
Sure.
And we're also increasing our presence in the electronics as well as infrastructure sides.
Okay.
We're doing on the infrastructure, we're doing a lot of power projects on the EPC, as an EPC contractor. And I think that in all these areas, I think we've selected the areas, the verticals very well.
Sure. Okay.
If you look at the type of subjects that are being focused on at the World Economic Forum today, many of them are centered around green energy transition, transition to electric vehicle, electrification.
So you participate in that story, in that ecosystem, clearly.
Yes.
The investments that you're committing, really, because that's now the bigger piece, and we want to see Indian corporates coming and really putting the money into the system. So what is the kind of capex that you've lined up and the commitment from your end in terms of the growth that you anticipate?
You can come this way, there's a car. We've already announced that we're setting up a lithium-ion cell manufacturing facility, cell and pack manufacturing facility, as well as an R&D center in the state of Telangana. The Telangana Industries Minister just tapped me on the way out. I think that was also because of the investments that we've announced in Telangana.
Yes.
That's our biggest investment that we've announced till date. It's more than we've invested so far in our history.
Wow.
So it's a very large investment.
Yes.
But equivalent to what we're investing in batteries, we're also looking at making similar levels of investments across our group companies over the years.
Okay.
And this is about now, roughly around, you could say, in the next 5 to 10 years, we'll be investing more than 10,000 crores.
10,000 crores
Yes.
across different businesses that you just mentioned. The growth that you anticipate, and where do you see the company grow from here? What is your vision for the company, and with all the opportunities that you see in this space?
We've tried to align our vision with the global trends that we're seeing, the global mega trends, being aligned with those global mega trends, whether it's digitalization or moving towards green energy, various different
Sure.
types of big trends that are shaping the world today.
Sure,
And I think that's where coming to an event like this helps us to gain that perspective.
that's true.
It gives us, we don't really learn anything new in Davos. Everything you've probably heard 10 times before
Yeah.
in various other
The
forums.
perspectives of
But the context changes.
Yes.
You understand what's important to the global decision makers and what's not important to them.
Yeah.
It gives you a sense of direction, a sense of what to prioritize.
True that.
Because there's so many things happening at all
Exactly.
at all times. It's
Exactly.
difficult to decide which one to pursue.
Okay.
So this helps to gain that perspective.
Absolutely, and your commitment and the investments are telling us a very, very strong India story, and clearly there's an opportunity across all the verticals that you mentioned. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Lovely speaking with you,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Galla.
Thank you.
Thanks.